Hello, buddy. Well, hello. Welcome to Fabled 42, where we build community through friendship, gaming, and chaos. Hey, note, chaos. This is the first episode. This is like a launch. This is day one. This is day zero. Things are gonna be. We might be mending some things on the fly. Can y'all hear me? I mean, that's a good first question to ask, maybe. Like,
I can
out
hear
there
you.
in Twitch. What? Cool. I bet they can hear me. Usually, someone would say something like that. So who am I? I am Colin, Family Fantasy RPG. I write kids D&D adventures, and I teamed up. What is this? What is this? This is Heroes of Salon. I teamed up with Wildspire Miniatures. He's makes miniatures in a Kickstarter-based fashion, and the birds are a little loud, but thank you. That's what I need. See, I can always trust you. He, with these miniatures he put out, we started to make our little homebrew world that they live in, and it's expanded. And now I've done one campaign in the world, and this one is very different. But we're gonna have a lot of fun. So that's me. That's this project. Let's introduce my players. We'll start. We'll just go in the order on the screen here. Let's start with you, Ashley.
Oh, hello. I'm Ashley. I will be playing a character in this campaign, and I'm very excited. And I've been playing D&D for about a year and a half, and I seem to have jumped in with 2 feet and own hundreds of dice, and I'm very excited to continue playing in this campaign. And you can find me on Instagram and Snapchat as SoTired_send help.
I like it. Appropriate. Me too. Me too.
Right.
Jono.
Hello, my name is John. I've been playing D&D for so many years, too
With
many
me.
probably.
With
I
me.
know, with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope I'm here to have fun and see what happens. That's what I'm here.
Yep. Cool.
So, socials. I don't really have them right now, so maybe next time. I don't know. Maybe.
Next,
We'll
yeah.
force them into an Instagram. Don't worry.
Maybe. I don't know.
So-
We're working on it.
That reminds me, you not only, guys, are you going on a journey with us in this campaign, but you are going to go on a journey with us as people as we upgrade and add art and add cool stuff to this campaign. It's coming. It's going to be here. We're going to have a lot of fun. But yeah, there might be some technical things along the way. Thank you, John. What about you, Chelsea?
So I'm Chelsea. Chelsea Bell with 3 L's across social media, whichever ones you use. I'm usually on it, I think. D&D. I love D&D so much. Haven't been playing for very long. Haven't been streaming for very long, but really excited to be back on Fabled 42 and embarking on this adventure with these lovely people. And I'm here for it. I can't wait. Let's go.
Let's go. All right,
Let's go.
Cherie.
My name is Cherie Ramon, and it's the same on social media. I am super excited to be playing with y'all. And oh my gosh, it's been maybe a year and a half since the last time I played, and I think I started playing back in 2016 or so. So I'm here to knock the dust off this and have some fun. Oh, and
Awesome.
social media is ChereeRamon.
Awesome, thank you. And we'll have like a chat command soon that has some socials for people to come find all of us. Stacks, not last at all, and definitely not least. Or wait, I mean you are. Go ahead.
Hi everybody, I am Stax, also known as the Judgy DM on social medias, although I am not DMing for once. I get to be a player, which is exciting because you might notice I'm a Fox guy, but this is going to be fun, and I'm excited to see what Colin has in store for us.
Cool. We're gonna quickly go through some sponsors, and then
Before we do sponsors, Colin, you did not say your socials or where to find you or any kind of introduction. So you are last and
Yes.
not least.
oh, thank you. Perfect. It's actually like tied in. You did a really good like weaving knot thing here because I'm kind of a sponsor too, maybe a little bit. I mean, I did write it. I did write it all, so I feel like maybe. But yes, Family Fantasy RPG on all socials. I have a website. I have Facebook. I have all the things. And then another sponsor for the stream is Wildspire Minis. You might see some Wildspire Minis. You will showing up in Fabled 42 streams coming soon. And he also, of course, lovingly. Hey, I saw that heart. That heart's on there. Cool. That's live. He contributes a lot of money for art and stuff for the content to be created. So now let's go on. I believe, John, are you first? Yep. I just made you. Boy, go ahead.
Cool. All right. Well, we'd like to thank Griffin Co. They are a longtime sponsor of Able 42. They have 3D printed terrain for a lot of our shows here. So go check them out. You can use a promo code of Fabled42 for 22% off of your purchase. So.
Awesome.
And we've got Underground Oracle. So check out our friends at Underground Oracle. They create 5th edition resources for both sides of the screen. That's DMing and playing.
Next sponsor of the night is Nine Realms Gaming, who hand make these incredible dice towers and dice trays and dice cases. They also will take custom orders, and if you follow them online and all of their socials, they're really responsive and can do a lot of really cool stuff, like these amazing DM screens. And I know I have some more specific stuff to share about them, such as use promo code Fabled42 to get 10% off your next purchase at ninerealmsgaming.com.
Okay. So we also have a sponsor of Critical Dice, and we would like to give a special thanks to them. Please make sure that you enter exclamation mark critical in the Twitch chat to enter in the first giveaway of the night. We will call a winner after break. Please stick around until after break as well to enter exclamation mark critical a second time, because we will be giving away another set of dice. Please note that our giveaways are only applicable for US and Canadian citizens only, excluding Quebec because of their laws. So sorry to all of our Quebec fans. Please support the channel by clicking on the link below for 20% off of all non-subscription items.
Also, don't forget, we have a lot of other spooky shows here on the Fable 42 network. This Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific, you can see the latest episode of Duke City Chronicles, our Monster of the Week campaign with Jason Russell of Critical Dice, actually, as the Keeper. And Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific for Crypt Creatures, our horror campaign DM'd by the lovely MZ Dusty. We pride ourselves on bringing a wide range of quality storytelling to these eager to join us adventurers. So be sure to check us out throughout the week.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Y'all made that very seamless. That was awesome. YouTube, this video will go up on YouTube every Friday at 6 a.m. Pacific. Is that this following Friday or is it the next Friday? If I had to guess, it's the next Friday.
No, it has to be like this Friday.
Really? That's quick, guys. That's quick. Wow. That's turnaround
Friday
time.
now.
That is service with a smile. So don't mess. If you miss any of our episodes, you can find us on YouTube there, along with our other shows, to catch up on them as well. And subscribers on our Twitch do get perks. You get 1 luck and inspiration to give to the players or me, depending on how DVs feel that day. And it'll help them out during their adventures. Guys, that's it. Okay. Hey, what we have here is half a video, but I'm really excited about it. So, we will be right back.
Solon, a world caught just outside the blessed fields of Elysium. Home to the migrated Gardenals, celestial animal kin searching for adventure. The Sun Guard are the protectors of this realm, standing against the forces of evil that seek to disrupt a lasting peace. It has been over 100 years since Bel's dark invasion faltered at Boiler Bay. In the north, Pelor's warming glow bestows prosperity to the nations of light. But in the south, a new story unfolds.
Okay. All right.
That was cool.
Yes, that is our.
very
You,
cool.
some of you might recognize Eric Raw, our friend here at Fable 42, with that voiceover. His voice is Butter. I don't know. I melt. Maybe I don't know if I melt or he's melting. I don't know who is Butter, but Butter is there. Okay. Oh my gosh, I have to be on now, huh? So this campaign, as you learned, the north, is the north. The south is part of this continent, kind of clouded, shrouded in dark clouds, dark storms. Gorespire Keep, the north side of this continent, you do manage to get sunrise. You do manage to see sunlight far in the distance. It's actually almost as if the sunrise comes every morning, and then it just fades into a day with dark clouds over. But still, the sun, you get like a brief bit of sunrise before the warmth of the sun kind of dissipates and kind of hides behind cloud. But we're not there yet. It's still cool and crisp, dark air. It's just starting to get a little light, and the town of Gorespire Keep is just starting to stir. Lupin, you have been up all night, working again. Why don't you go ahead and describe to the people what you look like?
If you would take, I guess, a bipedal wolf, that's what I am. I am dark-skinned, or dark-furred, rather, black and grays and things. I yeah, that's my description, I would think.
Do you have a cloak, or do you have weapons showing?
So
freely, or...
no, what I would probably be wearing at this point is it's morning. So a hooded cloak, but not actually up, just a cloak. And I guess if people looked, I am armed with a short sword, but yeah.
Your shift is over. You got paid your typical 5 copper pieces for doing what you do, keeping security, keeping things on the up and up at this particular establishment. What's the plan? Are you going to do the typical stop? Are you going to stop by the market?
Probably, yeah. I'll probably do that.
You make your way. You can see that, of course, it is starting to get light. The sun hasn't shown itself yet. It's that kind of time where if you sat there and waited, it would take forever. But you know it's coming. You make it to the market. You know this time. You know few people are here. Those that are here usually are trying to frantically get set up. But you know where you're going. You're going to see Lily, which is someone I'm just making right now. Lily, she's the one that always kind of is happy to see you, and she says, "Oh, looks like it's going to be another good day today, eh?"
It is. How you doing, Lily?
Well, I don't know. It seems like this town's all abuzz about this whole thing today, but hopefully it means more profit for us. We still, I've got plenty of day-old stuff. We didn't sell a lot yesterday, so I'm gonna throw a little extra into you. We got some pineapples in from the coast. I'm gonna throw that in for you. Don't worry about the charge. I'm sure that'll make some people happy.
I appreciate it, Lily. Thanks.
So she gives you a bag. The bag contains several loaves of bread, they've already hardened, not moldy or anything, but hardened, not the freshest. Some cheeses, and then of course this just huge, fresh-looking pineapple right there on top. You
Okay.
walk through the streets of the Stonefall Quarter. You make your way back to the place that you and your mom have called home, but you're not quite ready to go inside. So you kind of... There's another structure nearby, 2 stories, but the top of the second story kind of caved in. It kind of gives you a really good view to the north, past the keep. It's a good place to watch the sunrise. You sit down, and you know he's there. And sure enough, let me look at this name real quick. Beep, beep, beep. Byron, little human boy about 9 years old. He's trying to sneak up on you. What do you do?
I let it happen. Let
Cool.
it happen.
You feel a laugh right as you feel like a shove against your shoulder. And you hear, "Gotcha!"
You're getting better at that. I applaud your effort there. You might try a lighter step next time. Not bad though. Not bad.
You heard me?
You know, you can't fool the master. You know.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. What are you
Hey.
doing today?
Good.
Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go? You said you would go.
Yeah, I said lots of things. Yeah, I'll probably go. I'll at least see what they're offering, I guess, today. But we'll see. We'll see what if I get picked. We'll see. We'll see what this deal is. I'm suspicious, but I'll check it out probably. And so
Well,
I tell him to have a seat. Like pat next to me, and then pull out a piece of bread. Hungry?
of course, always. And he kind of eagerly grabs at it, and he breaks it, and you see he's actually kind of surprised. It's dry, but it's not as dry as it can be sometimes. And you seeing like how it's still got some kind of moisture to it. He kind of digs straight into the bread. He kind of looks in the bag. Is there cheese?
I look in there. Is there any cheese?
Yeah,
normally?
there was some cheese.
Okay, I'll take a little bit out. It's like, I think I found some. And so I give him some.
Yeah, you see him like do the thing where he like rips off the loaf and then he takes a chunk of cheese and he kind of smashes them together in his hands and he's kind of eating it like a half-open sandwich. So,
Is today normally a school day for him? Is there school that would be happening?
there is teachings that happen in this community. This community around you. This is where a lot of times the lost, a group of people that associate and are a community to help people afflicted by the haze. School is taught by one of the caretakers. Yes, there's definitely like a school program of learning and the best they can do, but it's not institutional. It's not city run. It's on their own.
Okay.
But
Right.
today, you would think not. You would think that maybe class. There's a lot of talk going around, and there's a chance that the kids are going to want to see what's going on. So there might not be school today.
I guess, is this event that's happening? Is it a very public event? Or is
what you know about it is there were letters that went out far and wide, put out by Lord Ulcirin Havesh, the leader of the Fated Githyanki here. They are one of the 5 ruling houses. You know that this, like, the buzz around town quickly changed from kind of confusion to still confusion, but there was a lot of talk coming from the guard and stuff about trying to bring in people for this, trying to make a big event of it. And you know that the last couple days, you've seen guards and not just guards, some of the Sisters of Shar helping out too. Sisters of Shar and Githyanki, 2 of the groups here, working together in tandem, just setting up some crates here and there, streaming banners, making it look festive.
I guess in my time here, this is not normal, right? Like this is
the first time anything like this has ever happened. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Okay.
So
Well then, yeah.
he's sitting there eating. I think you're gonna do it. You're a really good fighter. You're really good.
Well, we'll see. Well, we'll see what this is about. How much bread do I have left in the bag?
I'd say he took half a loaf, and you got like three kind of loaves. He took the best quality one. The other two are a little drier, but you still have quite a bit.
Okay. I'll probably give him. I'll keep one loaf and the pineapple. I'll give him the other two, and I'll say, "All right, I'm gonna give you these two. You're not gonna eat them because you've had breakfast. Take them back to your family, okay?"
Yeah, of course. I'll spread it around. What's that?
Okay.
He points to the pineapple.
Oh, yeah. It's pineapple. It's fruit. It's something sweet inside there.
How he picks it up and he goes to take a bite like out of the rind. You see his face immediately go sour. What?
Yeah, you don't do it that way.
How do you eat it?
You have to cut into it and kind of get out of the outer shell, out off of it, and inside there is the fruit that is sweet on the inside. So.
Okay, I'll ask someone to cut it open then. But cool, I'm excited. Thank you. I think today's gonna be fun.
Okay. Well, be off with you then.
Okay, and he runs off. You do finally see that peak of sunlight crest over the ocean horizon. Is there anything else you want to do right? What's your plan?
At this point, I would probably wait a little bit, but then just end up going home.
Okay. It's just across the street. You walk up. Your mom is up, tending to the morning activities. She's actually doing a little cooking herself. Apparently, a big batch of something, some kind of morning gruel, kind of morning mixture that seems to be packed with some grains and oats. You walk in, and she doesn't look up right away. She says, "Hi, Lou. How was work?"
It was good. It was quiet, which is a good night. Didn't have to do much.
No trouble?
No trouble. Not yesterday.
Okay.
Brought some supplies back. I give her what's left that was in the bag. Hopefully, we can make this go for a while.
Oh yeah, I mean, this cheese, we always can use more cheese. Cheese can really make anything a lot better. I'm planning on. You can see she's a little flustered. She says, "My plans are I'm gonna finish up this, and I was thinking about actually maybe hanging out with some of the people here are gonna go watch on the streets, see what's really going on this morning. I don't really have much going on today. What about you?"
I guess have I told her, or is she aware of my plans to maybe join up in this?
What do you think? It's your call.
I would actually say then, in that case, I might go upstairs and kind of just get washed up a little bit from work, and then just kind of see what I can find to do in the day. I was looking for some odd jobs, kind of help us out. So I'll probably just kind of do that. Do you need me to do anything?
No, I mean, you need to get some rest. You haven't slept, have you?
I mean, I can rest when I'm dead. It'll be fine.
I don't like it when you say that.
I know. I know. I'm sorry. But really, I'm fine. Like, don't worry about me. I will.
Okay.
Again, I'm here supposed to take care of you. So
Okay. You can see she, she backs away. She's not going to push him. Okay, well, I'm just worried about, I'm just worried about you, but go get rested up. Go get ready.
I'll see you later.
All right. And she goes back to work. We transition to a comfortable tavern within Gorespire Keep called Candle Home Tavern. I should probably look it up. I wrote all this, but I should look it up, just to make sure. Candle Home Tavern. It was originally like a cathedral, a stone cathedral, but it's been thoroughly renovated. The expansive inner chapel is now divided with fine wooden and metal construction. The main entrance is a large wooden double door with a ring of lit candles around it. And upon entering, you see 2 bar areas to your left and right with stool seating about 10 on each side. In front of you is a large wooden desk and a receptionist, but this morning she is not there. The rooms are very nice. Outside. No. There's 2 different types of rooms here. On the outer ring of this structure, there's rooms of stone construction, much smaller, much more practical, much cheaper. On the inner ring, there are wooden walls that divide kind of this area, but fine linens, very decorative wood design, much more highbrow, much more alluring. And then one of the features of this is in the very back, especially right where these rooms are, there's an open air kind of top. There's like a steam room, or like a hot water pool bath kind of thing at the very back. So there is generally like kind of a musty humidity inside, but generally it's the stone kind of keeps everything cool. It's very comfortable, and it is where Envy stayed the night last night. Envy being prepared and organized and getting into town early enough to secure a room. Why don't you describe what Envy looks like?
Okay, so Envy is a plains volpinal, fox-like creature. He has mostly a mane of reddish hue, and he wears somewhat of like a toga mixed with like scarves and other things that are just like easy to equip, more or less, but don't provide much protection. Maybe the most is like some leather kind of sewn in somewhere at some point in the outfit. But he does keep with him a bow, and he has like these decorative feathered arrows that he puts in his quiver. And he's overall just your whimsical, happy-go-lucky kind of guy.
This cavern these inner rooms don't have windows, but they have a system where they start with low light, kind of reflecting off mirrors that come through the open air tops of these rooms to mimic the sun rising. And so you kind of awaken to this light filtering into your room from this open roof kind of construction. What does Envy do in the morning? What's your kind of your routine today?
Normally, I would say early bird catches the worm, but Envy's been enjoying the fact that he can sleep in late since he's been like on his own for the first time and kind of like on an adventure. So he's sleeping in as best as possible. If there's light hitting him in the face, he's just gonna be like, "Oh, is it time already to wake up?"
It's up to you. Do you want to keep squirming and kicking, or are you gonna get up?
He's gonna get up.
Okay.
Reluctantly get dressed.
You get your pack ready. You get yourself all situated, and as you head out, you are greeted by. See, the good thing about prep is you just got to find all those notes. You wake up. And you enter. You kind of enter the open tavern area at the front of this building, and there is one employee wiping down stools. You've met her before. She wasn't there last night, but you kind of got in early afternoon. She was just kind of leaving. She gave you like some water and stuff as you came in while you were waiting for your room. Her name is Carol. She's a human with short, curly blonde hair. Oh, getting an early start this morning, are you, dear?
Yes, of course. I always get an early morning. These times of day. Do you need help in anything?
Oh dear, that's sweet. How about I don't know what your plans for the days are, but everyone needs to eat. Would you like to have some breakfast? It's part of the room price that you paid.
Oh, yes. That I paid for, of course. Yes, I would like something to eat. Thank you.
She motions. She pulls out a chair in one of the tables that's kind of so as it curls around towards the entrance. There's several tables sitting out around the bar areas, and she quickly brings you. It's juice. It's fruit juice, actually. It's very. It's like orange with pineapple. Apparently, the Candleholm Tavern also got whatever this shipment of pineapple from the coast is, and it's pretty fresh. It's pretty yummy. Also, that comes out are some breakfast pastries, some breakfast meats, like some sausages. Yeah. Are you in town for this whole shindig going down?
Yes, that is why I've come all this way. I have come a very, very long way. I heard that they provide money, perhaps,
Well,
because
yes.
I might be out of that presently.
Oh well, yes. The salary he proposed is pretty significant, dear. I think it's way more than I make here. I'm sure you'll be able to. I'm sure it'll be enough. Is that what's brought you here?
Yeah, I mean, that was a major part of coming all this way. But I don't know. Part of me just thinks that it's kind of a hoax. Is this really like
Mm-hmm.
a
You want it.
job?
You want it. You want that first roll of the campaign, don't you, Stax? All right. Give me an investigation check, friend.
First roll of the campaign. Let's set the tone.
Do you remember?
First.
I'm pretty sure I rolled really bad, maybe for the first roll of our campaign. I don't know, of Ukador, maybe.
Sounds about right. If it wasn't you, it was Jacob. You said investigation?
Yeah.
That's a 6.
She snickers, and she says, "Oh no, it's the real deal. Apparently, Gorespire Keep's going to be the next big destination for the travelers of this realm." I don't know where my accent went. That happens. And at that, she makes a move to kind of walk away. She's taking up some plates that some other patron left behind. It looks like she's about to go back to trying to clean up for the day.
Is there any? Because I don't want to bother her if she's working too much. But is there anybody else in the tavern just nonchalantly hanging out? Also an early riser?
Yeah, give me another investigation check. There's a chance.
No!
There's a chance.
Okay, that one's way better. 21.
21. Yes. Okay, I need you to do me a favor and roll a d6 for me. What am I doing right now?
I got a 4.
Okay. Yes, you're going to see someone. You are, because you're doing very good. Yeah. Who is this? Oh, you got me. Okay. Almost there. You do see there is another patron. It's a female. You are guessing because there are red curls of hair billowing out of a dark green cloak. Man, I was hoping to actually do something while I said that, but I'm not that talented.
So Envy will take his juice, drinking his juice, and kind of like slink his way over to the other person, but like in their area, not like intruding on their table or whatever, and just like awkwardly drink his juice.
As you come over, your eyes lock as you're kind of like trying to see if she takes notice of you, and they can pretty much just like connect, and they look at you intensely, just in the eyes, watching you, following you, but always in the eyes as you kind of get close and drinking your juice. She takes her mug, doesn't look like the juice that you're drinking, and she slams it back, and she stands up, and she throws she throws 2 silver down on the table, and you can hear under her breath say something like, creepy.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. And she lets you see her whole face, kind of like leans back into the light. You can see her whole face. The red hair comes out, pretty fine complexion, human.
Are you from around here?
She's standing up and she kind of looks down and opens up her cloak a little bit, and you can see she's got trapping. This is getting longer. She's got trapping equipment, and sure enough, kind of right there, back right hip, you see a pelt of some kind of fur. And she she was trying to show you. She give me an insight check. Give me an insight check.
Okay. One. Okay.
She closes the cloak pretty quickly, and by like looking at her face, trying to gauge her, you see the hard exterior kind of goes away quickly as you see her, like she feels embarrassed a little bit. Like she wasn't trying to maybe make you feel uncomfortable. She was trying to show you that she's a traveler with all her gear. But then she realized kind of...
Would I be able to gauge that with my insight? Like she's embarrassed? Like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I mean you obviously are very capable. I mean, that's probably a relative of mine on your hip. But just wondering directions of where I can go from here, because I hear there's work. And I am looking for work.
She says, "Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. Let's see how
Right,
friendly
I'm good at
you're
those
being."
too. I'm the face. I'm just can't investigate it. 14.
14. I'm gonna make a roll for her. It's okay. Let's see. No, okay. She chuckles and says, "Yeah, I mean, you heard about the posting, the jobs, right? That's why you're here. That's why I'm here. If you're looking for work."
I imagine if they sent a posting like that and it got all the way to me, then there's probably a lot of competition for it, if I had to guess outright. I just want to make sure I'm, able to actually get a job and not just, here for decoration.
She kind of takes a second to look you over. She says, "Well, I can tell you that I plan to take one of those spots. But I bet there's multiple. I'm sure if you are capable as I am, you can be working beside me."
Oh, like co-workers or something like.
Yeah, teamwork, makes the dream work kind of thing. It's not usually my gig. The money's pretty good.
Yes, very. Well, maybe I will see you on the other side where they give us money.
Good luck. And she walks out.
finish drinking his juice. But he's gonna like eat a little bit of the breakfast. I guess is like, yay, free breakfast. And then just like leave his stuff neatly with the rest, and then kind of like head out of the tavern to greet the day.
Yep. The sun is up now. Hasn't quite made it to the cloud line where eventually it kind of dulls, usually about 3 hours into the morning. We're going to pan out a little bit. You sitting from Candleholm Tavern, you see the rest of the Stonefall district. You see the streets through the middle of town. I guess I could bring this up on Roll20 maybe. Boop, 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 boop. This is going to be interesting, guys. This might be one of those technicality things. Oh my gosh, did that just work perfectly? Maybe not. Did it work? Come on, switch for me. Oh my gosh. Cool. That was luck, guys. We come to outside the gates of Gorespire Keep. This southwest entrance. The gates are open. There is a pretty large contingent of both Githyanki Guard and the Sisters of Shar in their black and purple robes, sleeveless usually, some showing midriff, some with a slit on the skirt that reveals quite a bit of leg. They are checking at the gate, and sure enough, coming up to the line that is inevitably formed is Shay. How is Shay feeling this morning, and what does she look like?
All right. So Shay, if somebody watched her approaching the city gates, she stands about 5'8", medium size, maybe like 135 pounds, female form. She's got vibrant purple hair, kind of like a blunt bangs, longer in the front that kind of tears and gets shorter in the back. Kind of that like punk rock pixie style kind of haircut. Her skin is like this emerald, like a cross between like a forest green and emerald green, with bright yellow eyes and these long, elven-like, but not elven, almost. They're a little extra long ears, and she's got piercings on them. She's got a septum piercing, a couple of rings on. She wears a high-collared, like long, dark navy jacket, like nicely dressed with boots. You know, not upper class, but definitely has some presentation. On her hip, she's got a rapier, little pouch of coin. It's got some weight to it. Starting to get a little emptier than she'd like, though. A flute, and she does have a harp on her back, too. It's hard to tell what race she is from the people that would be on this continent, or the people that are usually around. And so she does have a little bit of fangs. She's got a big smile on her face. And she's walking up to the gates. She looks a little tired, like she's been walking for a while, some dust on her boots, but she's in good spirits, and you can tell that this is where her journey has brought her, and this is where she wanted to get to.
Awesome. How are you feeling? You've been traveling for a while. You're coming up to a new city.
Excited. She, you can tell her disposition is relaxed and inviting, and is, enthusiastic about reaching this new city and what she's come here for and where it's going to take her.
As you've been traveling, you're close enough to the coastline, and seeing this sunrise, this is the furthest north you've ever been. And we're going to back up just a little bit, just to go a little bit more here. You started your journey from your previous location a couple days. You've been like you say, you've been going for a while. But you decided this morning to get an early start, and sure enough, you kind of cleared. You were right in the right spot when the sun came up, peeking through. You see the waves in the distance. You can almost hear them crashing up against perhaps rocks. You see Gorespire Keep as you're coming up to it. You see the walls that go all the way to the coastline, and kind of behind it, from your perspective, perched, you see the large keep on the island, surrounded by rocks, where you can, even from this distance, can see spray just splashing
and I can
up.
smell she takes in the scent of that salt water, and she smelled it before, but it's been a while. And seeing the coastline and seeing this new place that she hasn't been to, I don't think she's been here.
No.
Yeah, like you said, this is the farthest north. She's been a few places. She hasn't been here.
Yep.
So, that's always invigorating, getting that smell of the ocean.
And your energy and excitement is kind of immediately dampened as you start to slow your roll and see that, man, this might take a minute to get through this gate. Something is holding up this gate, and you look through, and all you can see is right at the front of the line, red, just like fiery red hair, and extravagant. I'm assuming extravagant. Maybe you should tell me, Vesta. What are you dressed up like right now?
So Vesta is wearing just not very many layers. Currently, it's a more greenish, like tunicky top with a skirt and a pair of brown boots that have obviously been walked in for quite a while. Her hair is flaming red. Generally doesn't look so flaming, but right now she's not too happy, I'm assuming. So it is flaring up a little bit, and she's got a viola strapped to her back just to throw everyone off, and a scimitar strapped to her hip, and she's very small. She's very, very short, and despite that, she commands attention.
And you're right, you are a little irate because you've been waiting in this line now for about 25 minutes. I mean, not too long, but maybe a little longer than you might be used to. And you get to the front, and again, from now being up in the front of the line, you see that there's maybe half a dozen Githyanki guard right here, with a few more you see kind of back and behind the wall, and 3 or 4 of these figures, different races, both male and female, but in these robes that are dark with purple, like neon purple lining and neon purple hoods. No sleeves, just kind of like sleeveless. So, like I said, some of them are kind of midriff in the middle. It's a whole look. And as you approach, the Githyanki guard, who seems to be doing all the talking, says, "All right, we just need your name and your purpose and how long you're staying."
I already told you how long I'm staying, and I told you my name, and I don't understand why you keep asking this question.
Well, okay, hold on. You said it was Hester, right?
Vesta?
Vesta.
Yes.
Yes, okay. And he's writing, and you can see this ledger, like, from what... Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Let's see what you see. Let's see what you see.
Ooh, investigation. Dirty 20.
Ooh, okay. You notice, yeah, like, it seems like the paper is overflowing. Whatever he's taking nameless, it's more than expected. You can see, like, parts of it are disconnected. There's, like, layered papers underneath that seem to have some kind of template, like very, like, Excel spreadsheet, like filling name, purpose, kind of. But no, he's just on blank paper now. He's on the back of papers, and he's taking name. And so, right, what purpose? What's your purpose?
Well, I assume the same as everybody else here. We are here to see this person about the contracts.
Oh, you're here for the job. Perfect. And not everyone. I don't know if you noticed, but like some of these are farmers, and we got a lot of stuff going on here at Gorespire Keep. Or haven't you heard? Give me an insight check, please.
Okay. Ooh, Natural one.
You notice his demeanor change at that moment, and he follows it up with, "We hope you explore all the amazing things we have to offer." All right, go on. And he shoos
Okay,
you
thank
along.
you.
Yep. You get through the gate. Shay, just a couple minutes later, you also make it through. You make your way through the streets. You can see, like, there's no needs for signs or anything. People are generally walking in a direction, and it's towards the large keep at the far end from this gate. You walk in the streets. You notice as you're walking the difference in architecture here, where to your left, there's a district that seems to be completely different style. Stone with stone carving and stone design. Older, much older. Perhaps dwarven, but maybe not. On your right, you have maybe they look newer, but they just wear differently because they're wooden structures, kind of wooden frames, tiled roofs, a little bit more modern for sure, but still taking their wear from the sea salt. Like the wooden frames aren't really holding up to the sea salt as well. You kind of reach the middle where it looks like there should be like a central kind of maybe a fountain or a courtyard or some kind of central area here, but the road just kind of splits awkwardly in different directions, kind of in the center here, the main road. You turn towards the north and you make your way up towards this massive stone castle across the way. The streets, as you make your way north, you pass what you see on the right is the market area, and you can see that there definitely is a central market structure that seems to be very well organized, maybe multiple vendors all under the same kind of umbrella. But there do also seem to be a big variety of like individual or family-run carts or exhibits or displays. Mostly cart-based though. There's not a lot of structure, like permanent structures in this market. You travel up. You make your way to the large bridge, and you notice now that there's a little bit of a crowd across this bridge. Sure enough, people have shown up. One of those people has been there at the keep as the sun was peaking. Sherry, why don't you tell us a little bit about Calliope?
The Calliope is standing there. She's really tired, but you can't tell because she's so excited, and she keeps kind of a stone-faced exterior. She's 6 feet tall, about 185 pounds, very athletic, looks like she could crush you. She's got bronze and golden fur with dark brown and sparkling gold specks on her arms and face. She's got cat-like features, including ears, and she's wearing tan traveling clothes and matching boots at the moment, and she's got her great axe in her hand, always ready.
All right, you've been there. You feel that burning, itching anxiety of just want it. You just want it to start. You just want it to go, but you wait and you watch as more people show up. You hear even off in the distance. Oh man, I was supposed to be changing music this whole time. Womp womp. Give me 1 second, and then we will go. That might be too loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Okay, I'm also going to change your guys on roll 20. This isn't going to work perfect this time. I can dang near guarantee it. Your view is going to be bottom right of this screen here. And I don't have a lot of figures here, but you can imagine that this courtyard is quite crowded. So I'll let you guys kind of position yourself. On roll 20, you should be able to move your tokens. Let me know if anyone's having an issue. While y'all are doing that, I need to
My
Stream
screen's black.
You'll have to scroll down and then roll all the way over to the right, and we're like in the bottom corner.
Excuse me while you all look at my forehead.
This is one of those we're trying stuff out kind of things. Okay, I'm looking at the screen, and that's pretty. That's pretty good for the Twitch viewers.
Look at my tiny icon.
And we're crossing this bridge, or
I'd say you guys go ahead and set yourself up where you'd be after crossing it, kind of seeing the crowd and wanting to get a good position here in this crowd.
Okay.
I guess I'm the only one that hasn't been able to figure out how to scroll. Like, I don't have a bar that's letting me move it over.
Click on the mouse and then click on pan view and then drag.
Thank you.
You can also hit space. No, right click. Right click will let you move the map like where you see it. If you right click and drag, you can move the map around.
In pan view?
I just use the select move button. I don't even know what pan move does.
Mine's definitely not letting me.
Oh no, you need it. No, not pan move. You need it to be in select move so you can select and move your token.
You also can just use the magnifying glass and like just zoom out a bunch, and you'll see it in the bottom.
Yeah. Do you see the area, or you just can't move your?
No, the map is obscured. It's only giving me half of the map, and no matter what I do, it will not let me.
I think I just killed myself.
I'm gonna exit out and come back in and see if it'll fix it.
Okay. Sometimes Roll20 can be buggy. So guys, I appreciate you guys. Oh, thanks for the raid. I just saw that. Oh, that was yesterday.
Oh, hey.
No, sorry. My bad. But thank you all for joining. I see some first-time chatters. I saw all those amazing anonymous gifted subs. So do you see what's on the Twitch screen, Chelsea?
I just closed the window and I'm reopening it. So let me just make sure. I can now. Let's see. Now. Same thing.
So use the scroll bars on the map, or right click, and you need to be in the bottom right. Like, it's a big map. It's huge, and so you might not see the area of the map that's showing. You can't see it.
Okay. I think I'm okay. I think I got enough of it. We're good.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
No problem. If something changes, is that where you want to be, or do you want me to move? I can move your icon too. If you...
I will move myself right now. I see myself. Yeah, I can be like right there. That's cool. Thanks for your patience, everyone.
Should we see a crowd of people somewhere here?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to put just all these commoners, all these like icons in here, but it is. If everyone wants to give me a perception check, that would be good.
Yes, please. Our first roll. Come on. Oh.
11.
11 for who was that? Sorry.
For Vesta.
Vesta is 11. Okay. Lupin?
Lupin has 6.
6.
So does Shay.
Okay. Clivey?
17.
17. Awesome. And then Envy?
17 as well.
Awesome.
Oh, we're twins.
So Envy, you're scanning the crowd. You're kind of, taken aback by all these people. This might be, I don't know about your travels, but this is a large gathering of people. I don't know how many times you've seen this. And there's like a band playing outside the castle, kind of horns, very Sousa March style, pomp and circumstance parade atmosphere. Sorry, the music doesn't portray that right now, but so Envy, you're scanning the crowd and you do see someone you recognize. If only. Why can't I? Are one of y'all on top of her? Hold on, I might move y'all. Sorry about this, guys. I don't know why I can't find.
She fell into the water. She fell over the edge.
Is it in the wrong layer?
And she drowned.
Oh, it is in the other layer.
Yeah.
It is in the other layer, but Is this her? No, that's not her. This is her. This is her. Okay, I found it. Beep, beep, beep. Token. Okay, so you recognize right there in the crowd, Envy, you recognize the red-haired human in the cloak. Just kind of taking in the scene, also looking around. You don't catch her eyes. She doesn't see you looking at her, but you can tell that she's slowly scanning the crowd. Calliope, why don't you give me a die 6 roll?
A what roll?
D6.
Okay. 2.
2. Okay. You're scanning the crowd. You're looking around. You hear the band. You notice that there's a lot. Man, the variety of this crowd, and Envy, you do see this too. The variety of this crowd. There are some more advanced in age here. You do see some that are on crutches or have like ankles wrapped up and maybe not moving the best. There's a lot of people here answering. There's a lot of people here. But one of the people that catches your attention is standing not too far from you, right there, and you see a tall, like 8-foot tall, stork-like humanoid with wings, wearing red robes, no weapons, has a staff in hand. Just what kind of catches your eye about it is the calm. You're so buzzing with energy that you immediately are just like in awe, just by contrast of this like calm that this figure is portraying. Just complete calmness. But they look very confident in their position as well. As the crowd kind of the pickup and the chatter, kind of picks up. People are curious and talking, and sure enough, out of the castle, the keep doors, they open, and several figures come out, and you recognize. Am I still in that one? Yeah. So you recognize, stepping down from the stage, a young Githyanki warrior. I probably should. Kind of sickly green skin with the ears that are long and go back, all kind of elvish, but also kind of not elvish ears as well. Lithe, just like wiry muscles. He has a shield and sword.
So I noticed this.
All of y'all notice this one. So this is at this point, this is everyone kind of focusing their attention to the front. And then this figure is pretty quick to figure out that this one is in charge. Once I get the token layer. The Githyanki that takes the center of this kind of stairway up to the castle is very muscled, but just built, strong, sturdy. His skin is darker green. He's kind of got patches of, it's mostly darker green with like these kind of patches of lighter green pale. He has a absolutely wicked two-handed blade that curves, resting on his back. And he addresses the audience. Citizens and visitors of Gorespire Keep, we celebrate today many advances for us. It's been over 80 years now since we arrived here. Inron, the first of us to lead you, really established a foothold, not just for us, but for those that were displaced during the Dark Invasion. 30 years Inran ruled, and for his service he was promoted and sent back to Sigil. I have been honored to serve you all for the last 50 years. I think it's fair to say that cooperation and leadership, not only from us, but the other houses of Gorespire Keep, are really benefiting you all. We've expanded the market and welcome any those wishing to sell their wares and start their businesses. But, as I've mentioned several times, we need more people here. Which is why we celebrate today. Look! And he puts his hand out towards the crowd. Is this not a testament to what we have accomplished? Gorespire Keep sent word, and people came from all around. Moving forward, I want us to focus on growth, tourism, and better communication. We'll still focus at home, making sure that those of you who have been here a while are taken care of and are progressing. But we're also going to put efforts to reach out and bring more people in, whether it be for cuisine or entertainment or training. We need to bring those people in to progress our great city. And that's why I called for action. I've put out this job posting, funded by us, the Githyanki here. This comes from my personal coffers. This group will act as my liaison to me, but also report to me, and they have authority. I will give these people authority to act quickly on the concerns of all of you, the citizens. They will help improve the relationships that hold this city together. So, since so many people showed up today, I wanted to give something back to you. So sit back and enjoy as we have a little obstacle course, or a race, if you will. Those who make it to Shar's Tower, there are 10 spots for you waiting on the second floor. Those will advance to the next round, the finalists, if you will. So there's no point in waiting. Let's go! And you see the whole crowd kind of, there's that moment where everyone's kind of looking around like, what, now? What do you guys do?
Can I jump in?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and for the people next to me, I don't know who, because I know there's a big crowd. So would they be random people right next to me, or would it be these players right next to me?
You're surrounded by people. There's a lot of random people next to you filling in these spots. These are just where the important people that you've been kind of keeping track of are located.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and first I'm going to cast at second level Charm Person, the two of the closest people next to me. And just, go, hey, this is too dangerous. This is too much.
Okay.
Don't you want to just go back? What?
Do you mean immediately around you, or people that you...
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, sure. What's the save?
The save is gonna be, I need a wisdom save, and I'm gonna do it at second level, so two creatures that would be next to me.
Yeah, what's the DC?
16.
16. You, as you cast the spell, you don't quite have the targets as you're casting the spell. You'll find them when you see them. And sure enough, you're kind of circling around, and kind of right behind to the left, they had already started running. You see a human and a half elf. The human male is quite fit. He's got long brown hair, and the female, also with curly, lighter brown hair, they look like they were about to just take off across this bridge. And the spell lands, and they kind of hold up, and they turn around, and they look at each other and what do you know? But that'll be this kind of surprise thing right now. What else does anyone want to do? This is kind of like a surprise round, just initial reaction.
I am 1000% lighting up like a torch and taking off for the bridge, using the cantrip Produce Flames. I know it's a small flame, but also the hair starts going.
So your
again.
hair turns on fire. And
My eyes get real sparkly.
All right, real quick, you notice like there are a lot of people where you're sitting. Like there's a walkway down to the shoreline here, and there's a lot of people like. You're gonna be like walking the edge of this line to get to the. You can't see my mouse, can you? But you're gonna be walking this kind of like this line. And there's people crowded in here. Do you want to? What do you want to do? Do you want to try to bowl through the people? What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm straight up gonna use between produce flame and control flames. I'm gonna straight up just start like torching people as I try to push through them.
Okay. So, yeah, you start hearing this. Ah! Woo! Ah! It's like you see, like anyone that has the advantage. Just go ahead and move your movement. Since you cast, you're only gonna do movement. You're not dashing or anything, right? You just move your movement speed.
Just movement.
Yeah. Yeah, and sure enough, like after the first yelp, you get enough views that like people start getting out of your way.
Yeah, that was the goal.
Can you move or?
Yes.
While she's moving, who's up? Let's go with Kalaya.
Yes, so I am going to run up, and I'm going to surprisingly agilely jump onto the guardrail and start making my way across the bridge.
All right, go ahead and give me either athletics or acrobatics.
I will give you athletics, and that's going to be a 2 plus 6 is 19.
19, sure enough, yeah. Are you gonna dash? Dash will let you double your speed, but that's all your yeah. So go ahead and move double your speed into across the bridge. So because of your positioning, it's easy enough for you to kind of like, especially with that roll on athletics, kind of pick your path. You have to do a big leap to get on because you're trying not to bump into people. And also, both Vesta and y'all can't see it anyway. And Shay, you see this lionkin form like jump, almost pretty much clear over someone and land on this railing. You hear the scratching sound of claw on metal as it takes her a couple rakes to get her momentum going on this metal railing. But then you see her taking off. Envy, what about you?
Okay, Envy's gonna like stand there and like smile for a second and see everybody like running. He's like, oh, this is so exciting. But he's gonna try and make contact with the female from the tavern if he can. And can I still see her?
Yes, you can still see her. I mean, the crowd is moving around, but now that you've seen her twice, you can pick her out pretty easily. You know what you're looking for.
And he's gonna be like, oh, so exciting. And he is going to cast guidance, but he is going to warp in a sorcery point to make it a distance spell. So any touch spell has a range of 30 feet, and it's going to extend out to her, and she's going to have an extra d4 while he's concentrating. And then he's going to start booking it.
All right. Awesome. So she's guided. I'm going to give her a little icon. Let her know she is guided. A wrench, sure. Perfect. Okay. You moved. What about Lupin? What are you doing?
Do I see how crowded is the bridge right now?
Y'all want to see something cool? I forgot I can do this. I'm hoping it's gonna work. Let's see if it works. So y'all notice they all have those auras on your tokens. Check this out. Oh my gosh. You'll see it on Twitch because obviously it takes a second. But wait for it. Wait for it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I don't know why I'm paused to do this, but I'm just proud of it. I'm proud of the small things, guys. Come on, Twitch. Do what you're supposed to do. Anyway, okay, I'll go back. It's gonna happen. Where am I? Okay, so Lupin, yeah, what are you doing?
How crowded is the bridge right now? Like,
The bridge hasn't gotten, like, people are still hesitating. A lot of people are hesitating.
Okay.
Yeah, but you are kind of deep in the crowd, so I mean, it's not going to be. It's crowded.
So, I guess from where I am, is there a clear spot within 20 feet of where I am where there's no people?
No. Within 20 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, there would be. So, like, yeah, along kind of the grass line. You've got this,
Cool.
like, grass line that would be unoccupied.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna Misty Step then to there.
Very nice.
Okay. I believe it's a bonus. Okay. So from there, I am going to drop to all fours and run essentially 100 feet to where I know where I should be going. Yes.
Yeah, I can give you a little bit more walkways. I guess you need to see.
Mhm.
Let's go to here. Is that enough?
Probably.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception check, Lupin.
$18.
As you are just go ahead and also give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
This is Flair, but I'm gonna do it.
16.
Yeah. So what you guys see, like again, basically as you kind of look back and scan the crowd, you're looking for kind of flashy things, shiny things, things that get your attention. And sure enough, you see probably more than just this, but this is what we're going with right now. You see a form from the south. You see like you hear a quick like a call, and then you see like dark energy kind of quickly envelop and then go up in the air. And sure enough, in the Vesta and Shay, you see the shadows quickly poof, and out of it, like just as the smoke goes away, already 20, 30 feet going down, you see this black-furred wolfkin on all fours, just tearing down the walkway. All right, did everyone get their surprise thing? I think so, right? Okay.
I smell him.
You smell the wolf?
Yeah.
Uh,
And I'm like,
he's actually. Give me a perception check.
okay.
As he runs by you, I'm guessing, like as he kind of like
Yeah.
passes by you.
Ooh, that'll be, no, that's definitely a 4.
No, you're a little distracted. What you were paying attention to is as you were coming down the bridge, you see there's barrels and boxes lining the like access to behind this building and across the way, and you kind of are seeing that some of these, like, they took a little bit of effort into keeping everything on this main thoroughway. But you do not get a chance. You kind of you only really feel the wind, and by the time you look back, he's passed you up. Okay. This music's getting intense. Now, the Githyanki. What's he gonna do? This is what I was trying to do. This is going to take me a second. We're gonna go to break in just a minute, but I wanted to do the first round for some of these and see maybe what you see. So I'm going with the Githyanki first because you guys saw him. What's he got in store? He's got stuff for sure. Yep. He also he kind of like. You see him, he touches himself and casts a spell. You see like this green energy form around his fingertips and touches his chest and kind of like travels, like green lightning travels down his torso and energizes his legs. And he's gonna move 10, 20, 35, and he moves down this way. And then he kind of, as he's running, he's not really running too fast. He kind of takes a good advantage of the rest of the group. One more here because you saw the Birdman. What is Birdman gonna do? Yep. Birdman, you notice, like, starts. You see him, like, daftly. I'm gonna have to roll for this. Daftly? That's a word, right? Deftly?
Deftly?
Death. Yeah.
This is impressive. For those of you looking back, he's 8 feet tall. He's above the crowd, and you see this stork head, like, looking up and moving, and then it goes, and it disappears. And then, like, a little couple feet to the left, comes back up and kind of, like, moves his neck around, and kind of dives back in, and he is just artfully dipping and dodging through the people, and all of a sudden he breaks out kind of ahead of the pack. People are running. The bridge is starting to fill up. You do notice, guys, that, like, there is a good portion of these people that aren't even starting. They just know. They didn't know what to expect, and there's a lot of people that aren't making the move. But once he gets here, he's going to use his dash to breeze past MB here. He's gonna make it right here. He's pretty fast. And I want to see. We did her. What about her? Sorry for this, guys. This is gonna take me a second. Okay. You guys, right here at the beginning of the bridge, you're kind of taking heed of all these people. You see, like, commoner clothes, and you see just a flash of black cloak squeezing through the people here, but you can never get purchase on it. This one you don't see quite yet. Okay, so that's all we see right now. What we're going to do, guys, is we are going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to roll initiative, and we are going to continue this chase. So, hang out. About 10 minutes. I haven't figured out how to do timers yet, so that's me. We're going to do a giveaway at the end of the break. So if you haven't done it yet, ! Giveaway will enter you into the giveaway for free dice. Awesome, guys. Thanks for being here. We will be right back. All right, guys. Welcome back. Congratulations to Bacchus. Bachhaus has won the giveaway. Join our Discord and find me, Colin FFRG. When you find me on the Discord, I will get your address and we will get those dice shipped out to you. Congratulations. Hey guys, I've had something come up that is going to unfortunately pull me away from the computer right now. So we are going to go ahead and end the stream for tonight. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. This was a great start. And hey, come join us next week because I'm pretty sure it's just going to start with excitement. I mean, we see what's ahead and I'm excited to do it. But last minute thoughts, is there anything you guys want to say?
Just thank you for tuning in and following along, and we hope you come back because next week is gonna get crazy.
Thank you for all the gifted subs and everyone that popped in, all the new faces, all the old faces. Oh, I'm just excited for next week.
My sister and brother-in-law, my little nephew Parker, Banana Alton. Hi.
Awesome. Well, I hope you guys, all of you viewers and players, have a good rest of your evenings and good rest of your weeks, and we will see you next time. We're going to find someone to raid for you guys, so hang on just a second, and then we will take you somewhere fun. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.